All right. So Moses was speaking to God with thunder. So Moses was still also scary, speaking to God, answering him with thunder. That's a very strange way to put something here. Let me see. This could also, like I said, this is either somebody using me or what am I, like a clone or something like this, to speak something. Mm, or it's like, you know how the Wizard of Oz, they was using that thing, but, or this is also a chance when Moses could have been truthful about who God is. Dang, hold on 1 second. Get it. Okay. Okay. Because, I mean, what you really think about it, what is it called? Thunder was also, thunder was also, tormented or something like this, okay? This energy was tormented or tortured in a sense here. He warned them, be ready for the third day. So this could also be like the third coming. We keep on picking up on this third energy. Okay, this could also be Wednesday or hump day. It says, have no intercourse with any woman. Okay. Hold on, let me see something. Nope. All right. The smoke rose. There's that rose or that blue rose energy from it. And though from the furnace, and the whole mountain trembled tremendously here. The blast grew louder. I just rolled over something that I thought popped my tire. He summoned Moses to the top of the mountain, and they went up. And then the Lord said to Moses, go down and warn the people not to break through towards the Lord in order to see him. So somebody could have, these people, yeah, these could have been warning or something like this for these people. These could have been warning signs for these people not to try to talk to the Lord, okay? But that's what they've been doing anyway. It says, only when the ram's horn responds or resounds may, only when the Ramses, possibly, horn resounds May, which could be whoever's born in May, or this could be me, or they could have been using, I had an auntie, a so-called auntie called May. All right. And Rose. Actually, May and Rose is on here, but this could be also something that happened to May in May at the Rosemont. Okay. In Rosemont. Okay. From the mountain to the people. This could also be from a high-rise apartment or a penthouse or something. To sanctify themselves in garments, he warned them, be ready for the third day, no intercourse with any woman. So this could be people that thought that this was okay. We also got 1997. Something. This is around the time of the Jean Bonnet death, I think. All right. Yeah, this could be also men are not supposed to be dealing with spiritualists, okay? Or this is also like men not touching a woman on her menstrual. This doesn't mean only on your period, okay? Because it would be displeasing if this ain't a man that like that. All right, but this could also be talking about during somebody's, like how I've been doing for 7 years or 5 years tarot. Somebody could be doing something so-called spiritual with their ancestors or entities here. And these people could have been having sex with many women, many men, adding spirits onto them. But it's almost like there's two spirits here. Also, one has the mallet and then one doesn't here. The one with the mallet is walking away. The one that doesn't have the mallet is coming onto this woman. Okay. Um, let me see. Because we could be going back in time right here. Okay. 14. Again, the garment could also be uncircumcised people, or, because they have that extra skin or whatever. This could be people that's uncircumcised, heathens, or people that's uncircumcised. Somebody could have been using somebody as this, or this could be why they. Because I think that John Bonet could be who got hit in the head, possibly. Okay, and then me, if this is me or something, one of my lookalikes or something, these people tried to wash their garment with me. So that's why I'm saying somebody could have been hiding under the stairs or something when somebody came home. This is somebody saying, I take care of mine. So somebody could have been feeding their flock with two people. This could be a man with a daughter and a wife or something like this, or vice versa. A woman with a husband and a son with incubus succubus energy here. So the third day, a day to us could be a year to God. So this could be a certain time. So the spiritualist or somebody was in the upright, put it like this. They already had the warning. These people still did something here. Hold on one second. These people did something possibly that they weren't supposed to be doing here. They were trying to make this about how many people you could have sex with, but they don't understand that all the intercourse like that happened is all in the past. So all these people that call themselves dipping themselves in the well or the fountain, they already been somewhat birthed. You see what I'm saying? I'm so upset about this. Joe, 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 where's the box with all my books in it? You took my books off the bookshelf. You said it was in a box downstairs. Huh? Okay, where? Oh, this is so irritating. Anyways, so somebody could have been like just a loner right now at this time. 5 of Wands or 5 of Swords. All right. Whew. All right. So this could be like smash and grab energy as well. They're acting like no bailout, but some of these people are still dealing with smash and grab. They were letting people get away with maybe murder, like bludgeoning people in the head to take their brains. And also they were letting people get away with like smashing into somebody's house or grabbing stuff, like grabbing, valuables or something like this, okay, and getting away with it, getting released. Okay. So these people could have wanted to like banish or work on one person. They wasn't supposed to be doing this either. Okay. If all these people were ganging up on somebody or something like this, they weren't supposed to be doing that. Hold on one second. Um, okay, I think it worked. All right, I think it worked. All right, I kind of like it. Oh no. Ah, I messed it up. Hold on. They changed. They changed. They changed. They changed. They changed the resilient ones on the Westworld to look like Annalisa again. That's that energy. Okay. But the resilient one is really the daughter. I think they switched the playwright for that the father can kill the daughter, but the father can't kill the daughter because the blueprint that the father is using belongs to the daughter. So that could also be what this Westworld energy or this father energy or this Epstein energy is. Person messed up and used the energy of the Lord, or they used the energy of somebody to feed these people. All right. Yeah. Yeah, so somebody could be trying to show the things that they saw of you when you were, because I heard you were his brightest star, but I don't think that that's me. Okay. They were using this energy to try to bring a, they were using this energy to try to bring a tower to me with the marriage of a look-alike or a clone, trying to say that it's I about to say my friend, my twin. Okay. So they were using this to try to make a tower of me for a union, but it doesn't even matter because whatever this was, it was marriage fraud. You can't make money off of marriage fraud. You understand? And somebody does not have the right to remain silent and take the fifth. It could be some kind of law here. They cannot, this person cannot plead the fifth. These family members cannot plead the fifth. Again, this woman or this spiritualist is the fifth. So this could also be people trying to, this could also be Moses taking me as a bride or something as the youth here. Okay. And before they even had this wife or something happened here. Okay. Maybe somebody knew what happened to them. You know, I don't know. It's kind of weird. Somebody's sacrificing this energy here. All right. Yeah. So somebody's trying to start a coup here. Okay. And then stop some kind of lover situation here. Okay. So this could also be somebody serenading someone. Somebody is not remaining silent. And this is stopping lovers, but God don't need a lover. You understand what I'm saying? God is the lover of the Empress. You see what I'm saying? God is, or this is the chief council. So they don't really have to look for a lover here. This is the ruler here. Okay. So this is injustice to try to show unflattering things of a woman so that somebody won't want to take them as a bride. But I'm guessing you really don't need the person anyway. Okay. And I'm hearing that somebody was trying to use this Danny or this Danielle energy, but this, what this person is hiding is that this person was a part of these people stealing, her family or her brothers and sisters stealing from this woman here. Somebody thought that they could put the past behind them like a ponytail. Okay. And they're not able to do that here. Yeah, this person is not a shaman. Or somebody could have refused you with some type of vision quest with a shaman. You never went through your thing, your process here. It was in the reverse. So that's what I was hearing. I done birthed the nation from the crib. Okay. something about they say I cannot live. All right. So it's something like this here. The kill actually, like we seen earlier, could have been the masculine because I was still in the crib. They really couldn't do nothing like this here. That's when I say the crib, we talking about the world card energy. That's still the Holy Spirit energy. We also got Re, or this Re energy, or Rita, Risa, Re, whatever. Somebody name got Re in it. Maurice. Okay, this person was the person that got this Danielle energy to step in and do something to confuse the Empress, or the chosen one here. And then they made this person the chosen one here. Yes, they did. All right. So no, they can't sacrifice the son right now. Okay, they can't sacrifice the son. All right, because they tried to hide this factor here. All right, and whatever these people did over here did not cause ruin for me or whoever this is that's being persecuted, and they're not supposed to be even persecuted. So it's like throw the whole case out. Yeah, there was no protection. Warrior of pipes in reverse. The warrior of vassals is in reverse. Okay. There was no protection here because somebody wanted somebody to have to go into polygamy. Okay. So you wanted many men. Okay. Now I'm going to be with you and I'm going to have many women. And no, the fuck you not, because I don't want to be with you. Yeah. We got the mothers too. We're in reverse. Okay. They were allowing somebody, this polygamy could also, or this gaming. Okay. Or gaming. Also, something could be a lie or a game to these people here until it's not no more. All right. So whatever this is, they could have been like, "Oh, my other wife checks on my wife," or it's something like this here. All right. Somebody could be laying like different energies to rest, or this is like all the king's horses and all the king's men. All right. In reverse. All right. We got 7 in Re. Somebody's name could even be 7. I've heard people use that name. All right, Steven, Swiffen. Like I don't know. Some may have like a Russian name, or I don't know, something like this. Like or the V is silent. Okay. Um, I don't know. It's something like this. Okay. So these people did not work alone, or somebody is not alone. They can't sacrifice the son or something this time. Somebody is not alone. Okay. Okay. They could have said somebody was a devil before or something, but I don't know. You could be. I could be. You could be in devil energy or something like this. Okay. I told you somebody is the child of the devil and God. All right. That could be also light and dark, balanced out. Okay. That would change something here. Yeah. So again, if somebody go through the vision quest, there could have been a threat that if this person go through the vision quest, these people is going to kill this person. All right. But this could be a lie. They just didn't want this most powerful child or the chosen one only to be ready for this day. Okay. Because I feel like, no. Okay. This could be also for the lesser individuals here. Yeah. So something couldn't be birthed. Okay. All right. This could be also when the devil falls from heaven, or the devil was ruling from heaven for a certain amount of time. And now it's time for him and these not a people and the people that was ruling like children and the fake principalities and rulers to fall down. It's time for them to go out of here. Okay. So they're sending in a scout and they want to fight. So they want to fight somebody now. What is that fell on the floor? I don't feel like getting it. All right. Somebody could have been doing something here, or they could have had other lovers or other people here. Okay. It could be also saying that a woman was not carrying her own children. These was children of this man that they was living a separate life with. And the men that was protecting, there go to 2 strong men. This could also be 9/11, something with the Twin Towers. Okay. Somebody could have gave somebody's guards like the night off. Okay. These 2 men. Okay. It make me think about that "I Will Wait for You" song. Somebody could have been, because there's two people in that, two guys in that song, and he like traveling around the world. Okay, so somebody was like, "Yeah, I was with you back then," or something like this. So something, these two people could have been, you know what I'm saying? There could be something symbolic about entertainers that are in songs and stuff together. Okay, this could also be, these collaborations could be about other things here. Them waking and realizing certain things, and then writing them, or being um inspired here. All right. Somebody could have did this. They could have also take a baby, rip a baby out of somebody's womb here, for someone here with this polygamy. This could be your father. This could be anybody. Your father, your grandfather, somebody could, a uncle, a brother. Somebody was dealing with polygamy, and they wanted to have things their way. Okay, this could be also, like I said, this is giving me, again, I just seen a picture of Prince and Michael Jackson. This is something like this. This is something like this here. So at 19, that's when I had my child. But we got the matriarch of baskets. Maybe it wasn't my child by the time somebody checked this child. Maybe somebody threw it into the water. Maybe this is what some fanatics told a child that they took from a mother. Yeah, your mother threw you into the water, but these people really ripped this baby out of this woman's womb and stole it. Or they took the baby from this woman and threw it in the water. It's kind of funny because when I had my first daughter, I told y'all my water broke like a week early, but they told me it wasn't. And my dad and them was out of town, and my boyfriend was staying over there with me. But when we went to the hospital, the lady, okay, my doctor's name was Ocean, okay, or Oshun or Ocean, okay. Um, that's kind of strange a little bit here, okay. But there could be a situation where, you know, if they were doing this still in 2019, I mean 2019, I'm getting 19 years old. So for me, that would have been 2009. They still maybe hadn't had the they hadn't had like the materials that they needed to do what they can do today. So I don't know. I keep thinking, was there somebody else in my likeness that was pregnant around the same time? Tomorrow, day tomorrow, day after tomorrow, day and tomorrow. Let's see. Yeah, the sun. It flew out sideways. 19. I'm telling you, something was going on here. Maybe there could have been two. Somebody could have been pregnant with two children. Okay. This person could have been taken into the under realm, and then they just, if say I was in the upper chambers and I was having twins, somebody in the under chambers was only having one, my clone or something, or somebody else using my DNA, a copycat energy. They sent me back up here to finish off the pregnancy as having one child. My stomach was big as hell though. But yeah, but in reality, if they could have found out somebody was having two, or there's something about two. Jesus, it's something weird that happened here. Like, okay, say you go in the hospital, you have a baby. These people are connected to something deeper. It's something like somebody railing somebody, like reeling somebody out or keeping you captive somewhere underground. You had two children. It's like that. Like it could have even been three. You only brought one home. Something is weird like this, okay? But these two children look like two different ages. It's like you had this child, and when this child was this age, somebody went to you to have another one. Now, this don't have to be you just underground popping babies out 50, like that Mama Africa lady that had them 40 kids. It could be something like that for somebody, but it could also just be that you were taken captive for a couple years underground in the dark. And you produce this one child and somebody like, y'all better find out if it's a clone somewhere, bring it in here within the next 5 days. You understand? Okay, because I'm thinking either that or somebody wants you to think that you died or I died at childbirth, or how they say that there's a growing thing of women dying of childbirth. Are they really, or are they just being taken? Do you understand? You don't know how valuable the American woman is, or yeah, we got captive. What I say? What I say? These could be hidden ones. You're supposed to know this, not say nothing, or other people know this. But as it comes up, it's like causing collisions here. Okay? Because if you don't say nothing, then nobody can find these children. But if you say something, it's going to shift the dynamic. But were the children never even in a safe place in the first place? And if these children was this little when they was taken, then there was not. I was not speaking about the Bible. I wasn't reading the Bible or anything. I wasn't interested in it at the time yet. I think I picked up the Bible probably around 23, 21 or 22, 23. And I just couldn't just read it. Okay. Maybe it's because I started off at Genesis. Now it's one of my favorite books to examine. But back then I would just get sleepy and I'll just get bored and I couldn't make it past whose mama was who in the front. I couldn't do it. All right. And these people could have took very much advantage of that, because I feel like these are like Russian or German children that they basically bombarded, maybe even in the black church. They bombarded these children with Bible scriptures and learning the scripture. So they know it in their head to cause stumbling block for the Jews and for the other groups. They cause whatever else, okay? But we have it written on our heart. So the way we behave, that could also have something to do with emotions or people actually feeling or something like this, right? Okay. They're just trying to figure out how they can steal your money. Oh, it says this one thing for Ifa, or oh, if a person eats from this, then they sell their birthright. It's something is a lot. Or say I got a boyfriend. I say I'm a boyfriend. Goodness. Say I got a boyfriend and he want to take me out for a burger or a milkshake. Now let's go back now, y'all, because we have to do this when we doing these reads now. Okay. So, we grew up in all Americana energy. Most Americans probably ain't thinking about doing this. Whatever they're doing is maybe something foreign, or they learn this in a foreign land, or these are dark-skinned foreigners or Africans that always been in power behind the scenes doing something, because none of the American Indians or Shiloh or Shem or something did not stand up. So when they said that Christ came back, good thing, because it wouldn't be none left. So this little move that they about to make to take these people down here to Mexico, you better make sure that that's who that is. You understand? Do you see what I'm saying? You better make sure that that's what that is, because there should be a whole thing. That why is Trump over here? If they about to damn. If they're about to get rid of these people, there should be people that care about America and Americans at the border, making sure that that's what that is, or that's who that is. Okay. Now, what's I about to say? Think about how many children, even Caucasian children, we used to go to the milk shop. Like people brought up these malt shops and milkshakes and stuff like this. And it's like, oh my God, do you guys want to go? Or to the Peach Pit with 90210 and them. And then now we got, to the club or to this or out to eat. Women demand, they almost, we expect to be taken out to eat and paid for. These niggas is stealing your shit the whole time, because the woman is supposed to be maybe more the soft thing that people take care of or something like this. Okay. And so all this time, these are men, again, allegedly men, setting women up to steal their fucking children. And like, this is insane. This is insane. Yeah, the Ace of Vassals, the sun. There is no other here. Okay. They trying to front like something, but no, this is the Ace of Vassals. This is why somebody needed these seeds to come from a certain womb here. Okay. And so all these other foreign women that be snapping out or something like this, Because somebody's like, we wouldn't do this and that, and you can't even get black women, you can't, but you redhead something something. This girl was snapping the other day, but it's like, no, honey, you're not the ones, especially Africa, you're not the ones that create these seed. This is America's seed. So they're trying to bombard us with all this shit about black women, talking about black. No, it's not black women in general. It might even be people that have the name black in their family. But this is also not talking about black women in general. On that note, there's a certain specific type of woman. And yes, we could be talking about the white buffalo woman, which was the brown skinned woman. Again, that when they said in the third or the fourth cycle, by the time the fourth cycle come around, she's supposed to be able to produce Caucasian children. Now, say somebody kept this away from you or kept your womb away from you, and they were just creating these children and handing them out after somebody took somebody captive, right? Hold on one second. Right. Somebody was being greedy. Somebody was being greedy here. And now, again, we can't be talking about real officials in America, in our government, that cared about this, because they would have been trying to kill if they knew what they had in their hands. So they're not the ones that know about the abundance or the abundant nature of the American woman's womb. They're not, the Caucasian man ain't the one. Because the Caucasian, if this was white power and we talk about Caucasians, you know what I'm saying? Or if this was white power and they talk about like the pure ones or something like this, or the old world energies, okay, then why wouldn't these people be fighting to keep these children? Why would they think that this is my soil? Why would I have to move my children somewhere else to protect them when I can protect them the best at home? Unless, again, these are money hungry individuals, the Greens. Look, always coming around big, and they not no more because they done got everything here. They done got everything. Is they gonna make it far away with it? I don't know. Because after that, we got the inheritance stolen is in reverse here. And we got a maiden of pipes looking pissed off about something here. Always coming around begging. These people are not going to be coming around anymore because they feel like they have everything. All right. The juggler, or this is what they're going to be going back and forth still. Okay. They're going to be going back and forth still. Because again, they're saying you don't have nothing for us to come. But this could be something that's on the fence. Who's going to win some kind of lawsuit or some kind of money? Well, damn. You know, this is the reason why it's important for people to be aware of what's going on with their name, because you're going to be giving this money to these people and they're going to go to Africa. Like somebody is, this is whatever this is. Somebody is crazy. Somebody was not begging. Somebody was rightfully asking their husband or wife or whatever you had agreement. This was in the right way, how you were supposed to be doing it. All right. We got the maiden of vassals here. This could also be somebody that's like one of these birthing queens, like this My Queen's Eye, or these people. They're making money secretly off of the wombs of these particular people. These are black people. Black people are some of the worst energy harvesters ever. I said what I said. You're not gonna, my word will not come back void if you do the fucking research. It's not. They may not be American because you're going to be ignorant. The American gods are going to be ignorant most of the time about this. These are the Moors. These so-called indigenous people you would fuck. This is Dan Calloway. Them. Fuck you talking about. I said what I said. A man could come here to America and have a baby with an American god energy. If this has something to do with this Barry White shit and why I have a clone, that why when I was about 14, between 13 and 14, I took a picture and I looked like Barry White. I put that picture next to a picture of Drake. He looked just like me. We look like him. You understand? You might try to fit Karmic 1010 in there, but really, if you look at her, she don't. No, it's not the same. Okay, so you put it like this. They did something. That sacrificed that energy because this has something to do with the industry. This has something to do with whatever happened between 11 and 13 when it comes to the industry. All right? But if Dane Calloway kind of looked like Barry White too, and he kind of looked like my auntie. He kind of looked like my cousin Jeffrey fucking Jr. Jeffrey Jr. kind of looked like Leonardo DiCaprio. Okay, Barry White kind of looked like my uncle Jeffrey's baby mama Liz Armstrong. She passed away a while back. She was a really big woman, and I think she passed away because she was heavy set or whatever. All right, so. This is what I'm trying to say. even if there's some correlation here, if Barry White went to Africa and started having children with people in Africa, whatever mix up or whatever alchemy that could have been created, this could be. That's why I'm saying this could be the difference, because people were still like Black Power, African people, da 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 da, back in the 70s, 80s, and all this shit. But the people that really supposed to be owning the soil here is the American Indians, and those are the ones that have that essence. Those are the ones that have that something. Okay, they lost their culture and they still broke out and created something, or they were some type of it's like everybody's looking at America to see what she's going to do next, but now they done learned her so much, or especially Black Americans or urban Americans in general, because there's Puerto Ricans in urban America, there's Black people, there's Mexicans, there's all kind of people in urban America. So this is something like this. There's Chinese people in urban America. You just call it urban America. It's not really a culture. It's a way. So somebody may not make it a way, but there's a difference here. Because if Dane Calloway them, is the African breeds or the lower breeds, they're the lower breeds, the commoner, peasant, servants, or in the Sheol, which is in the dark or in the lower end of the caste system, or these are people that already pulled out of the system. They don't even have nothing. The heathens can't come to ecclesiastical court. You don't have an identity unless you slip into somebody else's identity illegally and you take what's theirs. These are people that say, yeah, I'm a Moor. I sent I don't need that birth certificate of yours from the white man, blah, 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 blah. But really, this the African man. It's the Arabic man. It's the Mexican man. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I'm saying these people be saying some stuff, they don't even know what they talking about. We got 21 with the world card energy here. All right. And then we got in her. So somebody is saying something is in the air. This could also be this Lizzie, not the great energy. Money, blessings is in the reverse. We got these Hopi women here. Somebody could be trying to make you jealous by saying that this baby is going to be in one of these people. This could be also this Glorilla energy, which could be a left eye energy or a clone of left eye. One of these girls is like a little mentally insane connected to a person here. Okay. Listen. Somebody is a little mentally insane connected to somebody. Like a woman is trying to force another one, or somebody that has a female features is trying to force another woman to be in a relationship with them. We also have S with fire, little s. This, whoever this maiden of something, they're acting like they're the upright here. Okay, but this person has something to do with burning a younger version of this person, or that person, or these two people had something to do with this particular fire here. You see the fire in the smoke here? You see this person wrapped or swaddled in whatever this is that we were just reading? Somebody could be a Hopi energy here. This could also be this Jackie, or this that's what's making me think about the lady Jackie. Now that I think about it, she looked like that young fluffy girl from Louisiana that I think she been online doing like shorts or whatever. She kind of remind me of my daughter a little bit. But then I just seen the girl like that looked like her that's on Love and Hip Hop or something like this. Okay. So something could have happened to this child. Okay. Somebody could have sacrificed this child to the industry or to getting a better life or something like this, because they're trying to keep me trapped, or they think that I'm their world or something like this, or this is their world, or these people are trying to keep me, to keep them, wake them up from the past, or keep them in the past. It's something like this here. Okay. So say there's 4 families connected to how somebody is formed. All right. Or how you've been raised. They're trying to leave it up to these families to see who's going to hold on to you next, but this ain't no more. It's like this is the 3rd cycle or something. It's probably even the 4th. The person is not supposed to be prisoner by these people. They should have got what they needed, at first. You understand? These could be some of the most powerful witches that they got. But I'm telling you here, this could be also the person that binded this person here. This could be somebody that binded this Diana energy, the person of the wolf and the lion. And they could be trying to put somebody else as their world card energy, and then now they're going to unbind you and let you be this energy, or let me be this energy. But then again, now these people looking at me like I'm a harm to all these people here. And if somebody could already be lost in the field of poppies, okay? Or this could be like in a Puerto Rico, or somebody could be Puerto Rican, or this could be like some type of Latino. I'm hearing more Puerto Rican energy here, okay? Also poppy, okay? Like this champagne poppy energy. This could be somebody, they could have been having these people being like some guys being gigolos, or This could be also something in Canaan or something like this. Okay, that storyline that we picked up on a couple years ago, where somebody was going to go back to either Canada or Mexico, and then people was going to kill them when they got there. Okay, but maybe somebody is safe because you said something here at some point in time. All right. Yeah, cultivation. Something is hidden about somebody already cultivating or birthing something. Okay, smoke signals are going up about whose crop this is and how deep a lie is that these people told, and they shouldn't have did this, man. Somebody was in the outright the whole time. These people is going, man. This a lot of people, man. This is a lot of people here because they was not supposed to make a mockery of somebody. That's why they gonna have to pay. They did this when you were young. The strength card, America. You can't make a mockery of America in America. Like somebody doing something here. Somebody did something really bad here. Somebody did something really bad here to somebody, like really bad. Okay, and yeah, judgment is here. Okay, they was not supposed to. They were mocking God or mocking America or something like this here. All right, and this is judgment. There's a victory here. Somebody could have found proof of this. All right, that somebody's just not talking. Okay, the sad thing about it is somebody's trying to come over here, tell you the information, hurry up and close up the heavens so you can stay with them, or it's like somebody forcing you to settle, all right, or something like this here. Hold on, somebody's at my door, and we're not doing it.